Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Melt with Nat and Jack. I'm Natalie. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much. Welcome back. I am on a cold, rainy day at the Jersey Shore. So I wanted to do this video yesterday, that was Sunday, but I had a dinner party at my house Saturday night, and yesterday I wanted to just stay in my pajamas and chill with my animals on my couch and catch up on other things that I haven't been able to get to. So I am a day late, but not a dollar short, because I started my week yesterday with the loaves, but I'm here today with my empties from last week, which was our vendor week. And I was back and forth if I was going to do my empty video, because it's much easier when you do an empty video of your weekly or bi-weekly or monthly, however we get to it. When there's several vendors, there's things you like, there's things you don't like, there's things that work in your house, there's things that don't work in your house. But I am so with Carla, and I love Keys. I love so many of her blends. I've reordered from her. I said last week when I did my melting vendor basket, I said 3 times. When I got done with that video, I went on my account and I actually printed it out. I've ordered from her 9 times. And that was between April and September that I ordered 9 times. 3 big orders, and then in between ordering, like if I really loved something, I'm like, oh, I don't want to wait to I would order a smaller order if it was something I really loved. So, yeah, I said 3 times, it was 9, but my brain is all over the place with my work. That's another story for maybe someday a chop and chat of what I do for work. Anyway, so it was a little bit tough for me today to do this video, and I had said to one of my fellow YouTubers who I have the highest, uppermost respect, I don't think I'm going to do my empty video because my grandmother raised me and taught me, if you have nothing nice to say, you shouldn't say anything at all. And this person came back at me and said, well, people watch you for your honesty. And it took me a couple days to absorb all of that and to understand that what brought me to watching everybody for a year before I started my channel was honesty. And I subscribed to those who were the most honest. And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, it's really not that. It's just that I did vendor week. So everything is on just one specific vendor. So that's what kind of, bothered me to be able to say there was more than 2 or 3 that I didn't have luck with. And that bothered me. But when I looked at the whole picture and I actually sat down and I went through, I keep daily notes every day of what I warmed. And then I keep notes of what worked, what didn't work, throw, and everything else. So when I started, I knew it, like my week wasn't a disaster. It was just there were a couple of days that there were things I was really surprised with that was just not throwing in my house. So, but here I am. And I'm going to give you guys what I expect to get when I watch all of my fellow YouTubers' videos. Honesty. And it's not that bad. It was only, I had a couple days that just weren't that great with my picks. But again, when I started ordering from Carla, she was my very first vendor. From there, I, started ordering from others. And it was a whole new world for me. I ordered some things that I really didn't even know what I was picking. Mix this or with that. Or I'd hear other YouTubers that got certain blends. And I'm like, oh, that sounds great. I want to try that. Yada, yada, yada. So some things just don't work for everybody. It doesn't mean it's not going to work for anybody else, because there's things that I watch of those that say something didn't work for them. And I'm like, oh my God, I've reordered that. It works great in my house. It's all whose knows, and your home and your ceilings and your ventilation. It's based on a lot of things. Like, I'm a big bakery lover, so I can't understand how can anyone not love bakery? Well, some people don't love bakery. It's like me and Edda. Edda loves leather. She loves the smell of fresh leather. That's her thing. Me, I said last week in my risky week, or 2 weeks ago, whenever our risky week was, that I did a sample I had of leather, and it's so not for me. So that's what makes the world go around, and that's what brings you guys to our channels, you know. So with that said, I'm going to review my empties, and I'm going to be the most upfront and honest. And I have a list going for months now of reorders with K's that I am going to be reordering that I absolutely love. They weren't in this basket because they were already empty. So because during the fall and winter I was ordering from so many others, and I know I could jump on K's anytime I want, I'm kind of waiting to make a dent, and I knew I still had so much from her to try, so that I can add to that list and just do one huge order. And I've been saying, I've even said to Carla, come April, May, like I am going to be sending you a long list of new, you know, a new order, and I am. So, okay, here we go. So I got through a lot of empties. So first I'm going to do all of my empties. These were all my empties. A lot of them were her samples. So I wanted to get through those. And I also jumped on and grabbed a couple of scent notes that there weren't scent notes on it. So these are in no specific order. So the first one is her Sand and S'mores. As you can see, I have a heart on it more. Sand and S'mores is a beachy scent, sea air, marshmallow, graham cracker, and there's chocolate in here. I don't like chocolate in wax. I don't know why. I just don't. But I think that's more when it's straight chocolate, unless it's a vanilla fudge. I've said that. Vanilla fudge I love, but not chocolate. When I went on her website and read her scent notes for Sand and S'mores, because I want more, it's going on my list, and I saw there was chocolate in here, I was actually so excited. I'm like, oh my God, I like something with chocolate in it. I've never can imagine, though, mixing a beachy scent with chocolate in it. Well, it blends beautiful, and I absolutely love Sand and S'mores, and it's being added to my long list of my reorder. Blackberry Frankinese. So it's blackberries, lemons, amber, and musk with Frankinese. Now, I'm not sure if I'm even saying this right. Frankincense? I don't know what it is. But anyway, I loved it. And I don't like blackberry most of the time. Like, I'm stopping anything from now on when I see notes when I'm ordering off vendors. And as soon as I see blackberry jam, I bypass it now. I still have probably quite a few left in my drawers of vendors with blackberry jam, but I'm discovering don't order any more blackberry. It's really not for me. And I like this a lot, a lot. I put a heart on it. I might reorder that one. Here was one of my favorites, Oud Wood. I wrote OMG with a heart. And this one is smoky. Let me get my notes out because I have my scent notes here. A smoky Tom Ford dupe combined with oud wood, sandalwood, tonka bean, vetiver, if I'm saying that right, patchouli, cardamom, Turkish rose, and incense. Oh my God. This little piece I put in the kids' bathroom. It went all day. It came out of the bathroom. Every time I walked by the bathroom, I was like, oh my God, I absolutely need this in a loaf. This is a reorder for me. I loved it. Black Raspberry Vanilla. I had a feeling this wasn't going to be for me because I have a Scentsy brick. I don't like talking about somebody else when I'm doing just case, but I have to say for this time. I have the Scentsy brick of the Black Raspberry Vanilla. It's one of their top sellers, I believe. Yada yada, but I don't like Black Raspberry Vanilla. I love raspberry. I love bakery with raspberry in it. Have plenty of it. Warm it quite often. Love it. But black raspberry, not for me. This was not for me. It wasn't horrible. I just did it. It's just not a favorite. That's all. Which is fine. We can't love them all. Through the Woods is Fraser Fir, Sugar Cookie, and Peppermint Sticks. That was another sample, and I did this one in my basement, And it was nice. I really got the tree scent from this. Whenever I would go down the stairs to go down there, I really got the fir. I did not get sugar cookie. I didn't get any bakery out of this at all. I really just got the fir, the tree scent from it. Strawberry white cake. I did this in my granddaughter's playroom, and I put a heart and more. It was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I loved it. I want more of that. Christmas Past. It's Christmas tree with citrus, pine, clove, cinnamon, a hint of caramel and musk. Christmas Past. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't one that is my to go for a Christmas tree scent. I have others Christmas tree scents that I discovered for me, and I only really warm that maybe from end of November through New Year's, and then I'm done with the tree scents. So this would not be a repurchase for me, but it wasn't bad. Applewood Fir Needle is leaves. I love leaves. It's one of my favorite candles. Crisp Air, Fir Needles, Winter Berries, and Cedar. Okay, so this also, I got the Applewood, the Fir Needle, the fir, all of that was all there when I warmed it. I smelled all of that. Not a repurchase for me. If you like that, I like that smoky Applewood scent, you would love that. Acqua di Gio. Acqua di Gio is masculine Giorgio Armani type with mint leaves, warm brown sugar, and lemon zest. I put this in the kids' bathroom, and I liked it a lot. It was, very much a masculine, cologne-y kind of scent, and it was really, really nice. I liked it. Not a repurchase for me, but I really liked it. Winter Citrus Wreath is... it's citrus, but I wrote on here that you get more, it's more of the tree wreath scent than a citrus. I didn't really pick up on any citrus. It was very much like a tree scent. I didn't get any citrus out of this. Another one that, not one I would reorder. Okay. Now I'm going to go for my empties. So most of these I did the whole thing, like through my main part of my house where I have most of my warmers. So this one is combined of coconut cream pie, Danish butter cookies, and zucchini bread, and I loved it, and I will definitely take this blend again. This is lemon pound cake, and I put this, there were only a couple cubes left of this one, and I put it in my bedroom, and it smelled great when I was closer to the warmer. I wanted it to throw more. I had 2 cubes left. I put 2 cubes in. Maybe if I had a third cube and put a third cube in, it would have threw better. But I loved it. It was 100% lemon pound cake. It was beautiful, but it just didn't have a good throw for me. Okay. Blueberry, sugar cookie confection, and zucchini bread. That was the mix there. On here, I wrote, I really just got the blueberry. I did not get any of the zucchini bread or the sugar cookie. But that could be, if you're a blueberry lover, you might love it. That could be because I've also discovered that's it for blueberry for me. I'm not ordering anymore. Blueberry is just not for me. I've tried it from different vendors, and I just don't like blueberry. So this would not be a repurchase for me because of the blueberry. Okay, next one I got is, I'm looking at my notes. Blue sugar, fizzy soda, and Palo Santo. So, fizzy soda, I don't know. I have a bunch of fizzy. My dog's going to start barking because Amazon just pulled up. Oh, yeah, he's ready to go nuts. So I have other blends with fizzy soda in it. And once the hot weather comes, I think I might like fizzy soda better. I think because I warmed it because I was doing K's week and wanted to, you know, try it. It's freezing cold out. There's snow on the ground and I'm warming fizzy soda and the two just didn't go together for me. But it was a great throw and it went for 2 days in my game room. I didn't have to change the warmers out at all, but every time I walked in the game room, I couldn't wait for it to be done. I didn't want to change them out because I wanted to keep smelling it to see if it would start to click with me, but it didn't. So again, blue sugar, fizzy soda, Palo Santo. And I didn't get any Palo Santo either. I really just got the blue sugar and the fizzy. Okay, Semp, it's okay. Semp. Crackling Fire and Pumpkin Souffle. I was disappointed with this. I didn't get any throw, and I used this. I had the whole thing here, and I used it in all my main warmers one day, and I literally 2 hours later changed them out to change it to a different wax because I wasn't getting anything. Teakwood and coconut. So it wasn't strong enough for me. I didn't get much from the teakwood and coconut. Snickerdoodle cinnamon roll and hazelnut coffee. What I should have done is shown you guys first my can, because I did a snickerdoodle. The day I did this in my kitchen, I did sugared snickerdoodle Bath and Body Works candle. I'm like, I'm doing snickerdoodle, let me do the snickerdoodle candle. I wrote in my notes here that the next time if I order it, try your snickerdoodle, because I got the snickerdoodle with a different coffee. I didn't really like the hazelnut coffee with it. And get out from the cinnamon. Pick another coffee and don't do cinnamon. So I like the snickerdoodle, which is what I got from it. I didn't like the hazelnut coffee mixed with the snickerdoodle. It just wasn't for me. And I didn't like the cinnamon in it. It was a little too cinnamony for me. But I like the snickerdoodle, if that makes sense. Bonfire Bliss. Same thing with this. It was the same. I did the whole thing through my family room, my game room, and my dining room. And I had to change my warmers out a couple hours later because I couldn't smell it. Bonfire Bliss. Monkey bread. So, here's the monkey bread. We bake monkey bread in my house. Me, my daughter-in-law, we used to make it all the time. We love it on Christmas morning or in the summer when we have company sleep over. The next morning we'll wake up and it really takes two. Like one's rolling, one's rolling it in the powder, the sugar and the cinnamon. So, yeah, two could cut the timing in half because it's a lot of work. For me, it is. I got nothing. Even when I smelled it on cold before I warmed it, I was like, I don't smell anything at all when the bag was full. I said, we put it in the warmers. Guarantee it's going to start to throw. It's just because it's on cold. Zero. I got 0 scent, 0 throw. When I would walk up to the warmer and literally put my nose in it, nothing. That I was really disappointed with the monkey bread more than anything else because like I said, I bake it, and when I bake it, the house smells so good. So I think I was expecting that. And not only did I not get that, I didn't get anything at all. So that was a big disappointment for me. I have some cubes left I did in my kitchen. Coconut cream pie, key lime pie, and sugar cookie crunch. And I still have some of these cubes left. I might mix it with something else with these cubes. I got the key lime pie. I didn't really get any coconut or sugar cookie crunch at all. Really, all I smelled was some of the lime from the key lime pie. It wasn't at all something that I would ever do this blend again or the key lime pie again here. So that was not really. Okay. I should have included this in that. All right. I'm gonna be all over the place with this. I did her banana nut bread. And I still have that left, and I did it in my kitchen. I got absolutely, again, like, I could smell it on cold. And this is really authentic bananas. And I don't know if it's because my house is so open concept. I should have just thrown all of it in, but I really had it only in my kitchen because I had other things going in other rooms. And I wasn't, it smells great on cold to me. I got the authentic banana. It didn't last long, and I was just okay with it. And I love banana when it's right. But following day, I went and I did her banana bake, which is banana bread, banana flambe with zucchini bread. I put a heart on it. I loved it. I will get this again. So I liked her banana bake with the bread, flambe, and zucchini bread a lot better than the banana nut bread. I still had samples left in here. I'm sorry. Okay, pipe smoke. I expected pipe smoke. Look, I have my little Post-its in here. I don't know why. I really expected this to be a powerhouse, and it wasn't. And I wrote, so surprised, very light. And I did it in the whole thing at once in the 2 warmers. I cut it in half in my basement. And most of the times things really throw in my, you could smell it if you open the upstairs door. And I got very, very light. So I was a little surprised. It's called pipe smoke. I don't know why. I just thought it would be a powerhouse. And it wasn't. Her twisted peppermint. And I'm sorry, I'm back to samples again. They were in the bottom there. So I did this. I cut it in half, and I did half one day in the kids' bathroom, the other half the next day. So I did 2 days in the bathroom with it, the twisted peppermint. And I got the peppermint. It was good. Medium throw. I just discovered really peppermint this past December, getting different peppermints, but this would not be a repurchase for me. All right, this I didn't use, but I wrote notes down. Okay, pistachio almond buttercream frosting. I used, this was a full bag. I used half of it. This is something, I'm going to take the rest of this and mix it with something else to see if I can get it to pop more. Like maybe a straight pistachio, like a strong straight pistachio, and use these cubes up with that. Yeah, I wouldn't get this blend again. Birthday cake, same thing. I was so excited to warm this because I love birthday cake scents. Even in the bag, no. Okay. Tobacco leaf and amber, Lord of Misrule, and bourbon butterscotch. I did this in the game room, and I did like 2 cubes in my 4 warmers I have in here. In the first hour, it smelled beautiful. I loved it. Was almost going to write down, add it to my list. But by the end of the second hour, it was gone, died. And I started to think, am I sitting on these too long? I ordered them. I started to look at my account of when I ordered these. So it was like May and June. I don't think it's that long. But yeah, I wasn't crazy about that. And I thought I would be. I did the Tartacy Lavender that I only do at night, depending if I'm chilling in my room or on the couch in the family room. And I've said it before. I've known it. I already have hearts, and it's on my list. Her Tartacy Lavender is so good. I wake up the next day. It could go hours, and I don't shut my warmers off. Tartacy Lavender is a great throw. A most beautiful, beautiful scent. I love it, and I will always repurchase Tartacy Lavender. Bourbon Butterscotch. So I have 2 cubes left of that, and I didn't get anything from that. So another, like, I was disappointed with that because I like butterscotch scents. Espresso French bread and sugar cookie confection. I love my coffee scents, and I love Carla's French bread. I'm on my 2nd loaf from her of that. So I really thought that with the espresso, with her French bread and sugar cookie confection, I thought that would make a great blend. I did those 3 myself when I went on and ordered back, you know when, and I didn't get anything. Very little of the espresso. I didn't get any kind of bakery scent at all from the French bread and the sugar cookie confection. I just got a little bit of that espresso scent. I was disappointed with that. What I wasn't disappointed with, and I love, is Black Chamomile Cocoa Butter Cashmere Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. I wrote, this is so girly and pretty, and it's like a feminine perfume, and I want more. I absolutely love this. The scent was great, the throw was great, and it lasted all day. I love this, and I will get another. I might get it in a brick. Another one I loved, and I only did a couple cubes in my room one night, is her Black Opium. Oh my God. I think I've had other blends too with her Black Opium that I have in my reorder basket from the past that I want to get more of. Her Black Opium, I've never had Black Opium from anyone else, so I can't compare it. All I know is, to me, her Black Opium, it was a 10. The throw, the scent, I loved it. Cranberry, nutmeg and spice, and bamboo and sugarcane. I don't like cranberry scents. Will not buy cranberry anymore. You still might see some in my empties that I have already. But anything now with cranberry, blackberry, and blueberry, I am going right past when I do ordering. I didn't like it at all. I got some of the cranberry oak when I was warming it, and the scent isn't for me. If you like cranberry, it might be for someone else, but it wasn't a reorder for me. Disappointment was Pistachio Hot Cocoa. I don't know. It's just something with Carla's pistachio. It just doesn't throw good in my house. So this was another pistachio scent that I did, and I warmed a lot of it just one night. I was done, everything finished. I'm gonna go lay on my couch, chill out, and I have 5 warmers in my family room. 5. So I changed them all out from what I had warming during the day. And I said, oh, it's a freezing cold night. Like, right, it's just been so cold down here. Freezing cold night. I'm going to try the Pistachio Hot Cocoa tonight. So I changed all my warmers out, put Pistachio Hot Cocoa in there, and I didn't get anything. Okay. Day of the Dead. So I had said last week I will pull the notes on this because this is my 2nd loaf, and that's what I have left. And I have it on my list to get more. I've never tried anyone else's Day of the Dead. Don't know what it smells like. Wouldn't even know if there would be anything for me that could compare, because this to me is a 10. I love it. So there would be no reason for me to try it anywhere else, because this is so, even just doing this with the bag. When I tell you guys, this is so good. One of my favorites from her. And Day of the Dead is lime, neroli, frankincense again, which I guess I like her frankincense because I like the sample and I have it as a reorder. And it's fresh, uplifting, and energizing compared to Lush. Yes. So, of course, I love it because that's the end of my 2nd loaf. And I actually could have used the whole thing, and I'm just not until I put my order in. Because once I know my order's in and I have another loaf on the way, that is when I will pull this and have a great night warming it. And even though it says fresh and energizing and uplifting, I actually like it at night. I don't know why. And then I have those that I did not get through at all. So these are the ones I did not get through. But I got through a lot. So I'm very happy with what I got through. I still have butter brickle I didn't touch. So I look forward to trying that. And once I empty that, I will do my review. I have straight up espresso. I didn't try that. I have Danny's unwind and peppermint unwind and peppermint stick. So this is my 2nd loaf of this. I finished the whole loaf, and I didn't even get to touch this. I mean, there's only 7 days in a week, and a couple things did last a lot, you know, longer. So those are my empties, but I'm going to just say, I also did Bath and Body Works mint chocolate chip milkshake with one of these. It must have been like the hot cocoa one or something. And I absolutely love this. I have a backup of this candle. I will definitely repurchase this next year when it comes back. And my biggest of the week, which I'm not surprised at all because I have very rare luck. For every 10 I burn, I might have one that I have luck. It is Homeworks, and it is limoncello cupcake. So I did this Saturday night. It was my best friend's birthday. I had a birthday dinner here for her. So I pulled out my Scentsy birthday cake warmer. I had everything decorated like birthday with birthday candles going through the house. And I did this as a centerpiece in my kitchen. And I just want you to look at this. Okay? This is what these candles do. I mean, these Homeworks candles. They tunnel. They soot. The wicks suck. So, and unfortunately, I have so many because during the fall with the sales, you had to buy a lot in trios, 3 at a time. So when they were on, I only buy candles when they're on sale. That's first of all, I will never pay full price for candles. But when I would get emails or texts that he was doing a sale on his fall trio or on the Christmas trio or this or that, I would go on. And then, so I don't remember how I got this. It was definitely a sale. I'm going to finish up my Homeworks candles. I have some that are very Christmassy I didn't do yet. Those are going to sit till next Christmas, but I'm not buying these anymore. Okay, so that's it for my empties. I'm going to come back with my loaves I have picked for Loaf Week. I'm so excited for, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this was a hard video for me. If I had, you know, when you do mixed vendors and you like a few, you don't like a few, that comes with the course. But I can't come on here and tell you that I like something I don't. I want to give what I expect to get. So, all right, I love you guys. God bless. I'll see you in a little bit. Bye.